Welcome back in your X classes. This is your mathematics class with Nidika Sharma. In this class, we will discuss properties of a quadrilateral. We have so many different type of quadrilateral. First of all, what is a quadrilateral? Quadrilateral is a four-sided polygon, or we can say that area enclosed by four-line segment in a plane is called a quadrilateral. So we will start our lecture with the first quadrilateral, which is parallelogram. So types of quadrilateral. First one is parallelogram. A quadrilateral in which both the pairs of opposite sides are parallel is called a parallelogram. Students, pay attention here. Both the pairs of opposite sides. It means we have to take both pairs opposite to each other in a quadrilateral. Then we called it as parallelogram. And the remaining properties are: the opposite sides and angles are also equal. The adjacent angle are supplementary. Do you know what is adjacent angle? When we have a parallelogram like this, then after this, these two angles, we called it as adjacent angle because they have a common arm and they do not have any common vertex. This is angle A and angle B are adjacent angle B and angle C are also adjacent, angle C and angle D are also adjacent, and angle D and angle A are also adjacent. So adjacent angles are supplementary. It means sum of these two angles are 180 degree. The diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. The bisect means convert into two equal parts. So the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other in two equal parts. Second one is rectangle. If one angle of a parallelogram is a right angle, then it is called a rectangle. Now students, we will correlate all the definition with a parallelogram because our first definition was parallelogram. If we have a rectangle, like we have a parallelogram A, B, C, D, we know it very well, all the properties of a parallelogram. Now we know it very well that opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal to each other. If in one angle, in a parallelogram, one angle is 90 degrees, so definitely it is also 90, and we know it very well that adjacent angles are supplementary. If it is 90, then it is also 90, it is also 90. So if one angle of a parallelogram is a right angle, then we called it as a rectangle. The remaining properties are: all angles are right angles, diagonals are equal, every rectangle is a parallelogram, or every rectangle is a parallelogram, but every parallelogram is not a rectangle. Third one is rhombus. What is rhombus? If two adjacent sides of a parallelogram are equal, then we called it as rhombus. If in a parallelogram, two adjacent side means when two sides have a common vertex, we called it as adjacent sides. So these two sides are adjacent, these two sides are also adjacent, and these two sides are also adjacent, and these two sides are also adjacent. So when two adjacent sides of a parallelogram are equal, because in parallelogram only opposite sides are equal to each other. When two adjacent sides are equal, it means all sides are equal to each other. When two adjacent sides of a parallelogram are equal, then it is called a rhombus. The remaining properties are: all sides are equal, diagonals of rhombus intersect at right angle, adjacent angles are supplementary. C is diagonals bisect the angles of rhombus. D, every rhombus is a parallelogram. All rhombus and rectangles are parallelogram, but all parallelograms are rhombus and rectangle. It is not compulsory. Fourth one is square. If two adjacent sides of a rectangle are equal, then it is a square, because in rectangle all angles are 90 degree. If two adjacent sides of a rectangle are equal, then it is a square. If one angle of a rhombus is 90 degree, then it is also a square. The remaining properties of a square are: all angles are right angles, all sides are equal, all diagonals are equal. All means two, because we know it very well, in a quadrilateral we have only two diagonals. Diagonals intersect at 90 degree and bisect the angle of rhombus. It means it bisect the angle of a square also. If we have a square like this, A, B, C, D, and it means the diagonals intersect at 90 degree and bisect the angle of square. It means these are two diagonals, they bisect each other 90 degree, all angles are 90 degree, and they bisect the angle of square also. It means this equal to this equal to this. Similarly, these two parts are also equal to each other. So students, last property of a square is every square is a parallelogram, rectangle and rhombus. It means square has all the properties of parallelogram, rectangle and rhombus. Next one is trapezium. So students, trapezium is a quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite side is parallel. Are parallel, not the two. Trapezium is like this. When we have a trapezium, it means one pair of opposite side is parallel and the another pair is not parallel to each other. So a quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite side is parallel, we called a trapezium. The parallel sides of trapezium are the base of the trapezium. We call them as base of the trapezium. Adjacent angles are supplementary, but we have only two pair of adjacent angles are supplementary in it. If this line is parallel, these two lines are parallel, definitely this is transversal. So angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary. Similarly, angle 3 and angle 4 are also supplementary. Angle 2 and angle 3 are not supplementary because these two lines are not parallel to each other. Only two pair. One pair is this, second pair is this. They are supplementary. Second one, if we have a special case, isosceles trapezium, if in a simple trapezium these two known parallel sides are equal. If these two known parallel sides of a trapezium are equal, we called it as isosceles trapezium. It means we have two types of a trapezium, a simple trapezium and isosceles trapezium. In a simple trapezium, only the one pair of opposite side is parallel. On a isosceles trapezium, if two known parallel sides of a trapezium are equal, then we called it as isosceles trapezium. It means these two are parallel and these two known parallel sides are equal. So the properties of isosceles trapezium is adjacent angles are supplementary, angles on the same base are equal, diagonals are equal in length. Next is kite. We have a diagram also here. A quadrilateral in which two pair of adjacent sides are equal, we called it as kite. When two adjacent pair of sides are equal in a kite, AD and DC are also equal to each other and AB and BC are also equal to each other. Both pair of adjacent sides are equal to each other. The diagonals of a kite intersect each other at 90 degree. It means we have 90 degree angle here. Angle A and C are equal to each other, but angle A, B and D are not equal to each other. With these two diagonal, only one diagonal is bisected. AO is equals to OC. Diagonal DB bisect AC, but AC do not bisect DB. DO and OB are not equal to each other because of the measurement of these two adjacent sides of pair are different to each other. Diagonal BD bisect angle B as well as angle D. BD divides the kite into two congruent triangle ABD and triangle CBD. They both are congruent to each other. So student, this is your lecture about all the properties of a possible quadrilateral present in our NCERT related to 8th, 9th and 10th standard. Hope you got this concept. Thank you. Have a nice day. For more videos, you have to subscribe our channel, like and share our videos.